Hi all, we are back with a new topic on Power Query. So today we're going to learn the number transformation. Let's quickly move on to the Excel file where we have a data. So as an output, what I required a total of all these columns with the net salary, means calculating bonus out of the salary and adding the travel allowance and the phone allowance. And I also want the top three salary taker to in the complete data. So let me import this into Power Query. So Power Query itself had inbuilt lots of features for number transformation. And if you go here, there are number columns, static. If I select maximum in this scenario, it will give me the maximum out of the salary column, which is an end result. We can't do further transformation on it. So we have to be knowing, or we should have the all information, what all option we should use while doing anything or checking anything. Again, if I go to transform, if I do the standard, so these are basically statistic will give you the end result. You can try one by one each and every option, and if you find any issues, definitely come back to us. Mention the same in the comment section. We'll get back to you. Now talking about the standard will perform a different way of functions. Like if I click on add, it will ask me by how much amount or how much value I want to add in my salary. Suppose I give 1000 here. See the first row heading a salary of 25639.36. If I click 1000, it should give me 26639.36. Here it is. Same way you can try these as well. Another important feature is rounding. If you're working in the financials background, so you must be knowing that rounding is used to show all the figures without decimals, because normally clients doesn't interested in looking the pennies amount. They are not worth that much. So to do that, you can do round up and down, or even you can customize your rounding. Suppose I want only till uh, first place after decimal, so I can type 1. So it give me the result. I can edit it by click on gear icon. If I find it that I entered the values wrong, if I want to see without decimal, I can type this. Likewise, you can check again. So now coming back to our requirement, what the output which we want out of these table. Before moving further, I will definitely like to show you something which is like a trap to you. You should know while working on big data that null can create a problem when you're trying to perform any transformations. So once I click on it, the my transformations options are gray out. Why? Because I can only perform transformation on a single column only. I can't perform transformation by selecting two columns together. For that I need to use the add column. So let me add it. So you have observed that the where in the travel allowance my values are null, means blank. There is no input received from the user. So in that case, my output is not correct, is it? Yes, because it's because of this formula. There is no sum mentioned. It's directly adding like with plus sign in the between. So that's why it's not able to ignore that null value. It's treating as a text value. That's why it's not giving you any result. There are many options of doing this. You can replace this null value by a 0, or you can select this and a helper column, which you can remove it post your action is done, but in this case we require this helper column, so we don't delete it. So we come and add. See, now it's working because when we use more than two columns, the Power Query is smart enough, and it used a sum formula like we used to do in Excel. So that's why it's showing the correct figure now. Now let me rename this so that we can move further. Let me update its salary. Now I don't need this, so I can delete it. Now we are left with two columns only, right? So in this scenario, I can simply update this null to 0. Now I can go again, add column and use multiply. Now again I came here and add. I don't need these columns anymore. Now let me update this to net salary. Okay, now my requirement is to get top 3, right? So we can look for oh, sorry, my mistake. Do that. You can do one thing. You can come here, sort descending. My top one's coming up, right? Now I can keep top 3 top rows. I want only 3. Okay. Now let me import this onto the Excel, close and load to. Table, existing worksheet. I want to do it on H1. Okay. So these are my top 3 users. Now I add a bit, I try to update the figures. So let me add, there is a new employee came, right? And it having this much salary. Let me put HR here. Now let me refresh this. See? That's how you can utilize your Power Query in doing your transformation and your day-to-day activities. Hope topic is clear and there are no further doubts. If still you have any doubts, please mention those in comment sections. We'll definitely get back to you. And please do like and subscribe our channel so that you will get further notifications on our new videos. Thank you and have a good day.